What's up, YouTube? Jeff back again to another very exciting Samsung video for you guys. And today we're talking about a triple Samsung update. And of course, as you guys know, that usually means Samsung pushed out a bunch of updates that are all a little bit too small for their own video. Some combining them to their own video, but there are some interesting apps today. We're going to talk about Update to Expert RAW, which is honestly the best camera application to use on your Galaxy S25 series for sure. I'm going to make a separate video on that because it's really what I've been using as my main camera, the Expert RAW application. GoodLock got an update with some changes that are minor, and supposedly phrases have been changed, but I don't really know what that means. We're going to look at a comparison to another device to try to figure that out. And then Samsung Internet Browser also got an update that was a minor update as well. Before we get started, I remind you guys, check out our website, sammyguru.com. Latest Samsung news, tips, tricks, tutorials, and reviews. All these app updates, we cover them in real time. So if you want to know what's going on in the world of Samsung, bookmark the site. Check back every day. We're publishing 12 to 15 articles. You can also find the best Samsung deals. Sammy Guru Rewards is opening soon. Get free accessories when you purchase any Samsung product, not just phones. Get on the newsletter to know when the sign-up's open for that. That'll be in the pinned comment and in the description. So let's go ahead and go into the Galaxy Store. We'll just start here first with Expert RAW. And I didn't actually screenshot all of these, so we're going to go through. Go to Expert RAW here. And Expert RAW is Samsung's camera application that you can download, and it basically works as a separate camera app but allows you to take your photos in RAW. But it's not just regular RAW, it's computational RAW. That's why it's called Expert RAW. It does some extra like processing in the background as well, as opposed to just a regular RAW camera photo. You can see here version 4.0.02.7, March 10th, rolled out a couple days ago. I'm filming this actually 2 days, just maybe 1 day ago. 533.61 megs, massive update because it's a huge app. And this particular update is really huge because it improved the processing in the Expert RAW camera application. And so if you guys know anything about Expert RAW, with this app, you can take both a JPEG and a RAW photo at the same time, and it uses that computational photography, not only with that JPEG that it takes out of the Expert RAW app, but also in the RAW file you get. It's not a true, what I would say a pure RAW file. But this 24 megapixel mode that you have in the Expert RAW app also gives you some of the best detail in low light and in super bright light scenarios. And it's actually the application I've been using for almost all of my photos on the Galaxy S25 series. You guys can see some of the photos here that I've taken. This thing just does really a great job at dealing with various lighting conditions. And you can also edit the RAW version and then pull out even additional details. This was very bright light from the window. In fact, the regular camera application really struggled to get this photo without completely like over brightening the shot and putting a ton of nasty glare and artifacts and flares, and the Expert RAW app did very well. So I'm going to make a full video on this, but this app does improve things. There's a lot of other advanced features in here. You got your nightography and very other cool stuff for taking pictures of stars. They've got these digital ND filters. There's a lot of stuff going on in the Expert RAW app, but this actually is a pretty sizable update in terms of the functionality of the application, although there aren't any new features in this update. The next one, let's just go into Samsung Internet Browser, because this one is not like a massive update at all. As usual, some bug fixes. Samsung Internet Browser, that's beta. You got to be careful because I run both the beta and the regular version. If you want to try out new features, you can run the beta. The regular version got an update though, March 11th, 27.0.9.84, 166.94 megs. Fixed bugs and improved stability. I use the beta a lot more than I use the regular version of Samsung Internet, but I took a look around and there doesn't appear to be anything new. All these things are just things that were already highlighted from Galaxy Eye. Whenever you see those little orange dots, that means there's something new hiding. And since I've been using the beta, you can see read highlights out loud, which I showed you guys in a previous video. You can use this to have Galaxy Eye read highlights of a page you're on. I personally do like the Internet Browser that Samsung has. There's actually a read aloud button here that's built in. You can pause and play it. And then of course the add-ons, if you haven't used them, discounts, savings, and subtitles for Samsung Internet. So nothing new, just a stability update here, no new features. The beta gets the new features first, so if you want to try out new features before they're available in the stable Samsung Internet, you can certainly download the beta. I'll drop a link below for that one as well. But an important update if you are a Samsung Internet stable user. The final one is GoodLock. GoodLock got an update. Another one, they keep pushing them out because we've got the new version, GoodLock 2025, on One UI 7. You can see here, March 6th, 3.0.10.4, 19.80 megabytes. improved for app stabilization, modified some phrases. And I looked around here in GoodLock to try to figure out what this means, modified some phrases. I'm assuming maybe, I probably have to go through this with a fine-tooth comb and compare it to some of my other various phones that are running the old version and kind of report. Maybe I'll write an article about this. I think we covered it, but maybe in more detail if I find anything. But I think it's just some of the descriptions, like not even, don't go in there. If you go to the info button, I think they modified some of these descriptions for some of the modules. But I know a lot of you guys are waiting on Lockstar. Lockstar is not here with this update. If you scroll to lock screen, Wonderland and Notistar are the only ones there. So Lockstar hasn't made a return. Samsung has already commented, said that Lockstar is delayed for a little bit. So it might not come out until after One UI 7 stable rolls out to the S24 series, which should be sometime in April. That'd be my personal guess. But no functionality changes, settings in effect, favorites. I've shown you guys that before. I think they changed some of these descriptions, it would appear. That's what it means by modify some phrases. A lot of times that's translated from Korean to English, so it might seem a little weird when you read the changelog. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. 3 updates, grab them all, keep your stability warning. Expert RAW is definitely the biggest one in terms of functionality. If you guys try that, you'll notice your photo quality improves a lot, especially with that 24 megapixel mode inside Expert RAW in the S25 Ultra. That's my main camera, as I said. It takes really good photos in challenging lighting conditions, and it's something that I really have enjoyed using. Check out SammyGuru.com for the latest Samsung news, tips, tricks, tutorials, and reviews. Appreciate you guys checking out this video. Sammy Guru Rewards will be opening very, very soon, so make sure you're signed up to get more about that. So if you want to buy any Samsung phones, any Samsung TVs, devices throughout the year for gifts, you can always get rewarded, get some extra cool stuff. Appreciate you guys checking out the video. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.